Did y'all see the image of the black woman in New York? That black statue, that 12-foot bronze statue of the woman in New York?
At 12 feet tall, in the middle of Times Square, stands a bronze sculpture of a young woman.
It's instantly stood out. It's powerful.
It's so tall and big.
The sculpture, created by artist Thomas Price, was unveiled at Duffy Square last week, and in just a matter of days, it has stopped hundreds in their tracks. Who is she? Well, technically, she's whoever you want her to be. The piece is part of a series called Grounded in the Stars, which Gene Cooney, director of Times Square Art, says confronts preconceived notions of identity and representation.
To have this work here is making a statement, potentially asking questions about what we value as a city, as a society. And
I'll just say this, right? A lot of times, black men catch a lot of flack for not supporting black women. But I'm a black man, and here it is, right? I'm going to support you right now, right? This image is bullshit, right? So you get together, whoever you are, and I know it wasn't black people, right? I highly doubt that a black person approved this shit, but y'all got together and y'all approved this image of a bronze statue of a 12-foot black woman, and she represents the worst qualities of it. You couldn't have picked the doctor, you couldn't have picked the nurse, you couldn't have picked the black police officer, right? No. You purposely picked this image of a woman, right? And this is terrible because you can't do this to no one else, right? You can't pick the worst white woman and make a statue of it and just celebrate in New York. You can't do that to Asian women. You can't do that to Jewish women. You can't do that to nobody else. But here you go, going out there and doing this stuff. And I know who it is, and I don't want to call it out, but we all know who's doing this, right? You know, and they're racist, right? Because this is a racist thing. And we don't talk about this type of stuff where people do racist things, and just because they're of a certain party or a certain ideology, you know, we don't call it out. But this is racist. This is a racist thing, right? You know, because, you know, this is your image, and your image is very important. It is very important to protect your image, you know. And right now, they're taking your image, they're pulling it out, they're extrapolating it, and they're just promoting the worst qualities that we have, right? And it's just bullshit. It's just bullshit, right? So I'll just say this, man, you know, I hope they tear this thing down. I hope they melt it, get rid of it, because it does not represent the best of us, right? And you can't do that in no other group. And more people should be upset about this. I don't understand why people aren't coming out and, you know, pulling this statue down, because there's a lot of statues we didn't pull down that we don't like, and a lot of statues that, you know, in history that we found very unsavory. I'll just put it like that. And we got rid of those statues. This is one of those we got to get rid of too, because, you know, there are plenty of women out here that look nice, got their own businesses, doing their own thing, and they're doing well in life, and they don't look like this, right? And that's how they're depicting us right now. And we have to take control of our image, right? We cannot let anyone else come in and dictate what we look like and how we present. So that's just my thoughts. Let me know what you think. You know, please click, please like. If you don't agree with me, that's fine, but this is my thoughts on it. I'll debate with you in the comments. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.